Hello, so what's up guys, you are watching iamcoder. So in this video I'm gonna give you a full in-depth review about this LG G7 ThinQ. I have been using this phone quite regularly as my primary phone, so let me tell you about my experience. So let's get straight into it. So first thing first, let me show you the specification of this phone. So LG G7 ThinQ is the latest flagship of the LG smartphone range, and LG G7 ThinQ comes with the Snapdragon 845 processor, which is a flagship processor right now, and it also comes with the 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of internal storage. And it does also have the hybrid SIM slot, which is missing in some of the premium flagship phones, and it can be expandable up to 2 TB of memory card. So screen which is present here is the QHD screen of 6.1 inch, and it's not the POLED screen which comes with the regular LG phones. It is the LCD IPS LCD display, but it's really super bright and smooth in terms of my experience. I will show you in a moment later. It also comes with the 3000 milliampere battery. The dual camera setup which is present here is the 16 megapixel and 16 megapixel wide angle camera. And here is the LED flash and some laser focusing system which is present here in the camera setup. Here is the fingerprint sensor. On the right hand side there is a power button, and on the left hand side there are volume rocker buttons and one Google Assistant button which is dedicatedly given in this phone. So by pressing this button you can directly access the Google Assistant. So it's having the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and on the back also, which makes it quite shiny. So it also supports the stereo speaker setup. This earpiece also acts like a secondary speaker, and the primary speaker is here. And here is this 3.5 mm jack, which is lost in some of the new premium smartphones. And right in the middle there is the Type-C charging port, which also supports quick charge of Snapdragon. So this is the 64 GB variant of this phone, which is right now priced at 28,000 rupees on the Flipkart. So if you want extra storage, you can go with the 128 GB model, which is priced 6 to 7K higher from this model. So these were the specifications. Let me tell you about the review of this phone. So the main thing to notice about this phone is the super bright display of this phone, which is not POLED, but that doesn't compromise about the quality of the screen. So the screen can go super bright if you are in the direct sunlight, and you will not have any issue while using this phone, because this phone touches 1000 nits in the light intensity segment. So that's something which is present only 2 or 3 smartphones in the whole world. So you will not have any issue about using this phone in terms of display. So the next big thing about this phone is the IP68 certified water resistant. So this phone comes with the IP68 certified rating. So this phone can survive up to 30 minutes in 1.5 depth of water, which is absent in some of the premium smartphones like OnePlus. So one more plus point about this phone is its dual camera setup, which comes with the 16 megapixel primary sensor and 16 megapixel super wide angle sensor. And it also comes with the electronic image stabilization in primary sensor, and laser autofocus is also present here. So videography from this phone is super awesome. I will show you the samples right now. And super wide angle camera also doesn't disappoint you on the photography issues. So let me show you the quick samples taken from this phone. So I have taken some photos in low light condition also, and I am showing you side by side images of primary sensor and super wide angle sensor, so that you can know how super wide angle camera helps you in getting wide range of view. And there is no complaints about the sharpness and the quality of the photos. So I have taken all the photos in the auto mode. There is no any manual settings done on the photos. So is the video sample also there showing you the EIS of this phone. So the stabilization on this phone is done pretty good on the hardware side also, and the software side also. There is no glitches on the video, and also there is no frame drops in the video. So that makes the videography really good on this phone, which is not that good on the OnePlus 60 and the other flagship killer smartphones. So this phone also comes with the premium earphones from LG, which is right here right now. So these earphones are quite good, and in terms of audio quality also they are quite. So LG also support the hi-fi codec system which is present on this phone, which is really good for the audiophiles which like to hear super clear audio. And one more option is there which is DTX 3D surround sound, in which you can select from where you want to hear the voice of the song, from the side to side basis or from back or from whole 360 view. So that makes the audio experience really good on this phone, which is not at all present on the other premium smartphones like OnePlus 60, which makes a really major difference about this phone and the other phones. So this phone is having a little space around its whole body, which makes the sound resonate when you will put this phone on the base. You can surely feel the vibrations on the back of the body while playing the song, which makes the sound amplifier, which gives us a really quite great experience about the audio output quality on this phone. So this phone only have the 4 GB of internal RAM, which is quite less in comparison with the premium smartphones. But the RAM management on this phone is quite good, so I haven't feel any lag. So I don't have any complaints about the performance of this phone. You can run any game because it's Snapdragon 845, and you can not have any issues about that. One more downside about this phone is its design as compared to the other flagship smartphone is not really good. The fingerprint sensor is quite small and it really looks like a primitive one, and the other camera setup also is not that attractive, and the same case for the other parts also on the back. And the notch also present on this phone is not also a dewdrop notch, so that's also a one thing to consider about. One more downside about this phone is that it's only having 3000 milliampere of battery, because it has the quad HD screen, which is also a super bright display. So that consumes a lot of power because it's not AMOLED, it's LCD screen, so which takes a slightly higher battery consumption in comparison of AMOLED screen. So for me, this phone lasts about 4 to 5 hours of screen on time, which is quite less in comparison. If you are giving 30,000 for some smartphone, 5 hours of screen on time is pretty average. But it also comes with the quick charge 3.0 of the Snapdragon, which is quite fast, but not that fast as flash charge of OnePlus. But it's quite fast, and it can charge your phone in around 90 minutes or 100 minutes. So that's the whole review about this phone. In terms of comparison with the OnePlus 60, I can tell you that this phone screen is slightly better than the as compared to the OnePlus 60, as it has the super wide display on its display, and it's also having the true Quad HD screen, and it is also IP68 certified, which makes this phone water resistant, which is not present in the OnePlus 60. And in terms of camera performance also, this phone is better than the OnePlus 60. In terms of audio quality also, it's better than the OnePlus 60 because it supports the hi-fi codec system, and the 3D surround feature also is there, and the boombox feature which is given in this phone is quite rare and quite a good feature to have it on your phone. And if you want a basic native UI to be stock like, so you can go with the OnePlus 60. So for camera, build quality and for screen, you can go with this phone, but if you don't want to compromise on the style or the battery backup, you can go with the OnePlus 60, because this phone is right now priced at the 28,000 rupees. So the OnePlus 60 is 6 to 7,000 more right now. So that makes a lot of difference. So that was the whole review about this phone and the comparison of this phone with the OnePlus 60. I hope your all doubts are cleared in this video, and I will really suggest you to go with this phone instead of OnePlus 60. LG is the tier 1 company and it never disappoints on the physical aspects of the phone. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you love this video, please subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends also. Thank you.